I think you actually can beat the whole game with this knife.
I would doubt that, considering some of the boss fights in this game.
I mean, with a liberal amount of running, it's tough. But
Alexia, who we'll get to, is hard enough to beat with the actual good weapons in this game. My reaction was dying because I didn't know you had to ready the knife and then push a button to attack with it.
Is that you there?
What?
Yeah, we're just talking, but you haven't said anything.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, we're talking about what was your first experience with encountering the zombies at the beginning?
Oh yeah, the zombies.
And Steve, for some reason, doesn't believe that Chris will come.
I just like that retroactively it is that Leon at this time is in training to be a Secret Service agent. So I'd like to think that he's like doing push-ups and he gets
Flipping
an
off
email
walls.
notification. Yeah. Knife fighting with Krauser as
And fighting
practice.
Jabberwocks.
Or was that when she started work for Umbrella?
She became, like, head chief researcher of Umbrella at, like, age 13. And Birkin was really mad at her because of that. Because he's like, well, I'm way better than that.
Though that is not in this game. That is in Wesker Report 2.
Yeah.
Which I legitimately recommend listening to, or, reading. But there's some fans who have gotten DC Douglas to read parts of Wesker Report 2. It is not finished yet.
It's pretty good.
But it is, what is there is awesome. Yeah. Because DC Douglas is hamming the fuck out of it.
Which is what you want him to do, so.
Because he is Wesker.
Yeah. Not in this game, but...
Yeah.
Yeah, it comes up later.
He's not Wesker in this game,
No.
but he's Wesker in 5 on.
He starts in Umbrella Chronicles, and then it's Wesker.
Oh, you're right, Umbrella Chronicles.
Rodrigo is like the low-wage, non-mercenary glamour version as a prison guard on a backwater island.
Why didn't he get a big part in the movies like Carlos did?
Because
There are some mercies given to Rodrigo, I guess, if you look at it that way.
Let's do another episode where we just talk about the fucking Resident Evil movies. This is a spin-off podcast.
Yeah, episode
about how
2.5.
garbage those are.
In any case, there's a... I keep saying that. I'm going to edit that out the other times I say in any case, because it's too many.
Yeah.
Oh, no, just do a tally. Don't edit it out. Fuck.
I can't... It's not going to be visual. Like, it's going to be a YouTube video, but I don't want to go to that much effort. Let's see.
We'll just, here, right now, come up with more transitions and then crappily edit them in.
I mean, we could play a counting game.
In any case.
I tried...
Viewer at home, how many times do you think he'll say it by the end? Price is Right rules.
Viewer at home, I'd like to find out if this part is what I think it's going to be used for, which is the episode end stinger after the outro music.
That's not a regular thing. I did that because I forgot to introduce myself. This will probably just go to a side episode, because now that's just a thing I'm realizing is happening on the spot. This is my life now.
Oh, don't worry.
God.
We'll get more off topic, I'm sure.
I mean, once we get to the
for a side topic.
End, yeah.
Oh, that reminds me. Speaking of things that Resident Evil 4 kind of pulls from Code Veronica, remember Krauser's weird, dumb robots?
Oh,
Yep,
yeah.
they are definitely Wesker's weird robots.
Oh, man.
But now they became
They also
exploding
shoot at
spiders.
you in 4, yeah.
God, that part's so fucking
I
just
didn't make that
out of
sense.
nowhere.
But that part does make sense, though, if you think about it, in that Krauser is working for Wesker, so Wesker just gave him his crappy robots.
And that's why they just blow themselves up, because before they were just cameras. In any case, you take this...
In any case...
Yeah. Oh, yeah, I said it, damn it.
Ding.
I'll just say it for you.
Damn it.
It's not like sticking and fighting Nemesis. It's really not fucking worth it.
It's a lot like the spider boss, Black Tiger in Resident Evil 1, where it's not really a thing.
Yep.
Black Tiger's like the most forgettable boss for a reason.
Because you leave. I mean, it doesn't get a special intro in the original Resident
Because
Evil.
if you shoot it with flame rounds, it dies in 2 hits. It's the weakest thing ever.
It's kind of a piece of shit.
That's a whole one more hit than a regular spider. And then Steve transforms.
He turns into Necrid from Soul Calibur 2, but with Astaroth's axe.
Yeah, but with his moveset.
Tyrants in this game have really nice asses, by the way. Like, really well defined.
Yeah.
Also, if Necrid is too deep a cut, he looks like the villain, like a villain that the Incredible Hulk would fight, but not beat.
Yeah.
Like, he looks like Abomination, or whatever the fucking name of that villain is.
I think Necrid's pretty apt. I think it looks pretty Todd McFarlane-esque.
Yeah, I'm saying not everyone knows who Necrid is.
Well, imagine Todd McFarlane designed a fucking, like, reptile insect character.
Yes. And what's probably, like, the showiest aspect of this boss fight is as you run away, this, like, knight armor lining the sides, and he smashes through all of it as he chases after you.
I think this will later would inspire the robot Salazar sequence in Resident Evil 4.
Oh wow, this is all just a dress rehearsal for Resident Evil 4. Connections just rolling in at the end here.
Though they're becoming a lot less likely as we go.
Yeah.
Chris, you were always my best man, so why don't you take her on? And then he just leaves.
Just fucks off.
I think this is probably the reason what incites Wesker to carry a gun in Resident Evil 5 in case he runs into someone like Alexia who he can't beat up with his superpower kung fu. He's like, oh, Chris, you have a gun, so you don't need to engage this incredibly strong, slow-moving monster at close range. Later.
Have fun with that.
Though a lot of them also survived.
Because Wesker was a traitor. Also, I saw there's an article, or like just not even an article, but sort of like a just for fun little thing that Game Informer put out in one of their magazines like last year at some point, talking about the STARS members from Resident Evil 1 and 0 involved in the incident. And, because I guess their editor, Tim Turry, is a pretty big fan of Resident Evil. But it was really funny to actually see the members of Alpha Team and their status in the series up to now versus members of Bravo Team. Because everyone on Bravo Team except Rebecca died. And the only person who... Or there's 2 people who died in Alpha Team. One of them was
Joseph.
Shit, I don't remember his name. Joseph, who dies before the game starts. And Brad, who doesn't die until Resident Evil 3.
So who cares?
Every single other member of Alpha Team survives the incident.
Yeah, no one else could deal with Wesker's sick heel turn.
Bravo Team just fucking got wrecked.
Well, I mean, Enrico survived, but then got killed in 1.
A lot of them got killed just prior to 1, basically. So that's going in the tangent episode.
Yeah, he ends up getting his sample of the virus from Steve's corpse. And one day he might even come back to life just as I did.
You motherfucker. Which people thought was going to happen in 6, but thank God it didn't. Because then it would have been even worse.
And then they thought it was going to happen in Revelations 2, and it also
Why did people want Steve to come back?
I don't know.
Because Claire was back. I don't know. Like, fucking Claire's back. That means Steve has to be back too, right?
She only got to, like, partner up with Leon when he was kind of a doofus.
I mean, she has to team up with Mortar Burton, who's not as bad as Steve by a long shot.
But isn't great.
And also, there's that Resident Evil movie, Regeneration, where she has to play, like, third fiddle to Leon, who's now super ninja cop.
Yeah.
Who knows everything because he's best friends with the U.S. president.
Yeah,
Well,
whose
he
voice
gets to defend a
I
precious
forgot.
little teen girl with an umbrella.
I fucking
Yeah, it's
forgot
best
that
bud.
Leon becomes best friends with the president. Like, I know it's his job to protect the president and his family, but why is he best buds
Yeah,
with
best
the
friends
president?
with the president, voiced by that guy from the Double Dragon cartoon.
Yeah, so this game is probably the last time Claire got anything resembling a fair shake, and she had to partner up with Steve Burnside.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Right,
Revelations,
Revelations now.
too.
Years.
Until current
Yeah,
day
until,
Resident
like,
Evil.
months ago.
Resident Evil Code Veronica is not available in the Resident Evil 6 Anthology Edition, which is kind of annoying because it's got more plot relevance to the rest of the series than 3 does.
Resident Evil 6 Anthology Edition? Well, I have not heard of this.
Oh, it's, I guess it comes with download codes for the rest of the series when you buy it.
It's just a version of Resident Evil 6 that has codes for other... Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what else?
Well, that requires
I'm
you to buy
like-
Resident Evil 6, so don't do that one. Just buy the
Yeah,
game.
please do not.
We'll
Do
see
yourself
if
a
doing an
favor.
episode on that someday. I haven't played it yet.
God, neither... I need to play it. I need to play it.
Oh.
I don't need to, but I need to, you know?
Yeah, so
I understand your curiosity, and I can only weep for you.
Also of a made-up bullshit scenario where Leon and Krauser go on a secret mission.
In South
well,
America.
they're all made up bullshit scenarios.
I know, but I'm just saying.
Yeah. The funny thing about Gun Survivor 2 is, first of all, it has an intro cutscene for Steve that tries to make him look super cool, where he lands in a pose where he crosses his hands with the gold boot.
Oh my god.
And also, if you run out of time before you finish the stage, the Nemesis busts out of a specific room and chases you down. There's a video on YouTube, I'll try to link in the show notes, of all the cutscenes from the game with English subtitles, which are really bad. The bullet
Why
don't
bad?
seem to work. Yeah.
Like House of the Dead.
Yeah,
Except
well,
way
House of the
worse.
Dead is fun.
Yeah,
Oh, Haunted Museum then.
Haunted Museum.
No, Haunted Museum actually has light gun shooting. In
Okay,
it.
fair enough,
On
fair
Survivor
enough.
2, you just strafe and you shoot at zombies' chests nonstop. It's the same gunplay from this game, but you can move and shoot at the same time, and yet it's worse.
It's worse than Dead Aim.
Oh, way worse. Dead Aim has aiming in it again. This game doesn't have aiming
It's in the
it.
title, even.
You line up with the zombies in Gun Survivor 2 and press the fire button to do damage. And yet, it also has a mode where you have to grind to gain more ammo, so you can get the point requirements to progress through levels. This is a video of getting a B on one of the stages I watched, and I skipped through it because it was super dull. And you need to grind up a ton of magnum ammo so you can get enough combos on zombies to score over 60 million points. And you get a B.
First game, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah. So it's kind of amusing to watch, but even as a joke, I really wouldn't recommend expending the effort.
Is it Gaiden bad?
It's about the same. I mean, it also reuses assets from Code Veronica, so it's even less new stuff. At least sprite work in Gaiden
It
is
looks
okay.
prettier than the Game Boy Color game Gaiden, at least.
I think Gaiden looks better because it's got good, decent sprite work, okay animations.
Is its music just broken?
Yeah,
It's
is
mostly music
its
from-
music fucking terrible? And
And when
soul-crushing
a zombie
like
screams,
Gaiden
it
is?
just cuts the music out.
And the music drops out, yeah. It's the best
Yeah.
part of Gaiden.
Welcome, Claire. Consider the area you are in a special playground I have prepared just for you. Please try and keep me amused, and do not disappoint me by dying too soon. I so want to enjoy this.